Australia and its professional landscape is changing faster than ever before. Artificial intelligence, migration reform, skill shortage, Australia's aging population, these are all adding to the current job market of Australia. But the good news is, if you are able to land in the right role, not only your income potential will grow, but you'll have a very secured career over the next 5 to 10 years' time. So welcome to today's video. So in this video, I'm going to break down the top jobs that will explode in Australia by 2030. So this video is backed by Australian government data, skill projections, and industry reports. So if you're a student, a job seeker, or potential migrant, this video can literally change your life. Let me first give you a snapshot of the current Australian job sector. Australia currently has one of the strongest labour markets among OECD countries. It has over 9.9 million people employed in full-time roles, but alarmingly, 65% of the industries are reporting skill shortage, which is creating great opportunities for skilled workers. By 2030, Australia is projected to have more than 1.2 million jobs in different sectors. The strongest growth is happening in technology, healthcare, education, engineering, and skilled trades. Two of the biggest forces that are influencing the current Australian job market is Australia's aging population and the digital transformation. Australia is not only a country, it's a big continent. So it's really important to look into the statewide variation of the job sector in Australia. It's noteworthy that the demand is not equal across the states. New South Wales and Victoria's highest demand for tech, healthcare, and education-related jobs. In Queensland, the jobs that are taking priority are mining, engineering, and construction. In Western Australia, engineering, resources, and skilled trades are the top priority jobs. South Australia, on the other hand, is observing growth in the defence and manufacturing sector. Tasmania and ACT has a massive uptake of public service and healthcare jobs. So it's really important to take a careful note of the statewide variations of the different states in Australia. If you're a migrant seeking permanent residency opportunities, you have to look into the skill pathway opportunities and state sponsorship program of various careers or professions within that specific state. So now we'll be looking into the top 5 category within which the jobs will explode by 2030. Information here is obviously backed by industry trends, skill reports, and Australian migration and labour force data as well. In this list, the top job will be the healthcare professions. Australia's population aged 65 plus will double by 2050. The healthcare sector alone will create 250,000 new jobs by 2030. Roles that are high in demand within the healthcare sector are registered nurses, aged care workers, physiotherapists, occupational therapists, mental health workers, and disability support workers. If you're a migrant, you will find that the healthcare sector is unmatched. Nursing being in the top priority in the migration list, you'll find that any of the roles within the healthcare sector will provide you faster PR pathways, sponsorship, and job security as well. The top employers within the healthcare professions currently based on the industry trends and data are New South Wales Health, Ramsay Healthcare, Bupa, St. Vincent's Healthcare, aged care facilities across all states. The next one in the list is the technology and cybersecurity related professions. Australia spent $42 billion on digital transformation in 2024, and the number is only rising. Cybercrime alone is costing the country $3.5 billion per year, pushing the massive hiring. Roles that are high in demand within the technology and cybersecurity space are cybersecurity analyst, data analyst and data scientists, cloud engineers, AI specialists, software developers. The top employers within the healthcare and cybersecurity space are Commonwealth Government, Telstra, NAB, CBA, Westpac, which are the top banks in Australia. Some of the top management consulting firms like Deloitte, Accenture, KPMG. The key benefit of the tech and cybersecurity related jobs are that it allows you to work from home, easier peer pathways, high salaries, and you'll find lots of regional sponsorship for these roles as well. Education and teaching related jobs are also high in demand within the Australian current labour force. Teacher shortages are severe, especially in STEM education, early childhood, and regional schools. Within the current Australian education system, there's a growing demand of skilled teachers. The high demand roles within the teaching sector are secondary teachers, early childhood teachers, special education teachers, vet trainers. The top employers within this category are New South Wales Department of Education, Catholic schools, Good Start Early Learning, and the various vocational institutes like TAFE. So if you've got a teaching background from overseas, all you have to do is get your skill assessed by AITSL, which is the body which assesses the Australian teaching standard. And based on that assessment, you can apply for easier pathways. I do have a separate video on how to migrate as a teacher in Australia. That video will also help you to understand the various steps and the visa options to migrate in Australia as a teacher if you're a skilled migrant potentially seeking opportunities to live in Australia as a permanent resident. For early starters and new job seekers, teaching is a great career. Not only it will give you job security, but it's a very impactful career through which you can contribute to the growing society of Australia. The next in the list is engineering and construction sector. Australia has committed billions to infrastructure, renewable energy, defence, housing pipeline projects. This sector will add more than 150,000 jobs by 2030. Roles that are in demand within the engineering and construction trades are civil engineers, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, construction managers, electricians, plumbers, and welders. The top employers within this category are BHP, Rio Tinto, various engineering and construction firms across the various states. Next in the list, what we call a care economy or the community services related jobs. Mental health related services, youth services, a disability support system. These are all the top demanding areas in Australia and their skilled workforce needed in these areas. The NDIS alone will create more than 80,000 jobs in the next 5 years. Roles that are high in demand within this sector are social workers, youth workers, counselors, support coordinators, and psychologists. So if you're a student, potential job seeker, or even a migrant planning to settle yourself within a good career in Australia, 2030 is not too far away. So the jobs and the careers that are mentioned, these are really the ones that will explode in the next 5 to 10 years' time within the Australian sector. And there are 3 common themes within these jobs or the various professions that I shared. Firstly, there's a strong employer demand. For each of these jobs, you'll find that in every state, there's a very strong demand. The second, there's a long-term career potential. So you'll have the job security. You'll not be afraid of losing your job because you'll always be high in demand. And the third one is good news for migrants. If you're a migrant, if you're seeking to settle yourself within the Australian different states, there's a very strong PR pathways for all of these professions in Australia. If you want to know more about the Australian job sector, how to develop your career in Australia, what are the top trending skill set that are important to establish in the current professional landscape, or even PR pathways in Australia, make sure to subscribe to this channel and stay with me. And feel free to write your question in the comment below. I'll surely reply your comment, and hopefully I'll make some more useful contents for you in the coming videos. That's it for this one. I'll see you in the next video.